if someone is relatively new to clinical research saying, you know what, I have a master's in biology and I've heard a lot about clinical research and a lot about the industry, but what type of growth am I looking at? Assuming I'm relatively young and I feel I have many good years ahead of me, what type of advancement in this field, if someone is really passionate and driven, what can they look at?
That's what I'm so excited about this industry, and it's incredible. And when you enter this industry, it's like getting on a rocket ship. And the only, in my lifetime, the only analogous experience is growing up in San Francisco and seeing the tech industry just take off in Silicon Valley, where these companies, were growing and growing and growing. And we saw it where people were buying homes and they're getting stock options. Well, the same type of growth has been happening in clinical research, and it's exponential growth. If you look at the number of trials that have been registered over time, it's phenomenal. I actually have a slide just to show you. This slide is from the website clinicaltrials.gov. Any of you can go on there. We currently have 165,000 registered trials in the United States.
Wow.
And there's over 464,000 globally. Every year, we are starting 10 to 20,000 new trials. If you look at the curve, and they have the graph on this website, it's exponential growth in this industry. It's phenomenal. Why? Well, think about new technologies that have been coming out. When we find a new technology, like a few years back, we had what's called gene editing and CRISPR. Opened up a whole new wave of trials in oncology and precision medicine. So that those new technologies lead to more testing of drugs, more trials. Now we have something that everyone's talking about called AI. Well, what's AI doing? AI is allowing us to analyze different molecules and combinations of molecules using computer modeling so we can get to the ones that we think are going to work faster in the labs, and then boom, they go into trial. Once they're in trial, we have more and more opportunity to test these drugs and therapies and biologics, and we need help. We need more people who know how to run these trials. So the growth is incredible. And then once people start in the industry, well, guess what? The organizations are growing. There's promotions. They become managers and supervisors. They move on to pharmaceutical companies and to CROs. So there's this expansion in the industry. It's been going on for 20 years, really. It's been phenomenal, and it's not slowing down, Kristen. It's not.
That's an exponential growth. I'm sure you've seen so much of it only in the last 8 years. And yet we think of where, we headed with just so much of this growth. And of course, a lot of it is technologically based.